Welcome back to the channel, champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, welcome back to Classic World of Warcraft here on the Alliance side. We're here in Westfall. We got a couple of quests to finish up here, and then we're going to head into Red Ridge and figure out what the Defiance is doing here and there. So let's see what's going on. Let's get into it. If you be reading this, it means that old Captain Sanders is in a watery grave. So my treasure is yours now. You just need to follow the clues. First, you need to find my footlocker. It's probably half buried in the sand by now, along the western coast of Westfall, near the shipwreck. There be lots of shipwrecks, but only one rusty anchor on the coast. Find the anchor and you'll find me locker. Look in there for the next clue. The footlocker slowly creaks open. Sand and water seem to be its only contents. But wait, a small crab scurries out with a clue to the treasure in his claws. The clue to the treasure reads, "Good work, matey. Now ye need to head due east up the bluffs, east to the road. Look for old chimney ruins near the side of the road. There you'll find an old barrel with your next clue. Good work, treasure hunter." Searching through the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, "Now from this here barrel, face north straight as the crow flies. Keep you walking till you see the empty jug next to the lone windmill on the sea bluffs. If you poke around that jug, you just might find what you're looking for. Around that jug, you just might find what you're looking for." You're on your way to the jackpot, treasure seeker. Sure enough, deep within the old jug, there's another clue to Sanders' treasure. The ink has run in some places, and the paper smells like whiskey, but you can make out some of the text. Now that you found my old whiskey jug, you're almost to the treasure. Just face west from the bottle and walk down to the shore. Once you get to water, keep going. Swim straight west till you find the island with my treasure. The hinges on the old chest are rusty, but they still work. You force the chest open and take the booty. Congratulations.
Some Defias have eluded us. My most trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the People's Militia. When I left the tainted lands of Lord Addon, I returned to a grim state of affairs here in my homeland. But there is hope for Westfall yet. As proven by your valor in battle, it is obvious to me that you serve our cause with honor. It is with great pride that I induct thee into the People's Militia. May the light shine upon you. The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor. Travel to Lakeshire in the Red Ridge Mountains, east of Elwyn, and find out what you can. So, Stoutmantle sent you? Well, I owe him. My rival Morganth is a vicious mage of great power who lives in the Tower of Ilgalar in Redridge. I have developed a means of spying on him, the Eye of Azora, and can now view him from afar. But to study his thoughts, I require further aid. If you are willing, then take my glyph of Azora to the Tower of Ilgalar. Place it upon the lion statue near the tower. When this is done, the power of Azora will grant visions of Morganth's future plans.
You place a glyph of Azora on the stone. It adheres itself, and you hear from Thecridius' disembodied voice. "You have my gratitude, young adventurer. You may now speak with me through this glyph, and I might have future tasks for you, after I have probed the thoughts of my rival."
Hail, adventurer. I am charged to patrol this stretch of road. Although the road is safe for now, I've seen Gnoll encampments to the north and east of here. Lakeshire must know of the gathering Gnoll force. Report to Deputy Felden in Lakeshire and tell him of the Gnolls. Do this, and I'm sure Felden will offer you a scout's wage. Felden's usually inspecting the area south of the bridge to Lakeshire. There are Red Ridge Gnolls that close to Elwyn. They may be poised to advance into our homeland. Soon the people of Lakeshire may not be the only humans under siege. Here is your pay, though you bring us dire news. And it comes at a bad time, for we are ill-equipped to deal with it. We don't have men to spare, but something must be done about those Gnolls you reported to me. Scout Southern Red Ridge for Gnolls. Harry them, kill those you can, and report back to me with a count of their numbers and an assessment of the threat they present. You may find those Gnolls camped all along the southern road of Red Ridge. Do this for the Stormwind Army, adventurer, and you will be rewarded. There's a sizable force of gnolls encamped there, and from what you tell me, they are tough ones. It must not have been easy for you to gather this intelligence. Here you are, adventurer. We are grateful for your aid, and if you haven't already done so, speak with Marshal Maris and Magistrate Solomon within Lakeshire. Our situation grows ever more desperate. Those two will have need of you, I'm sure.
My friend Hillary lost her necklace, and we can't find it. We've been fishing all day right here, and we looked around here already. The only thing I can think of is that it fell into the lake. Our parents won't trust us to swim in the lake. My mom says there's some mean things underwater, but you look like you aren't scared of mean things. Could you find it for her, please? Thank you for finding my necklace, Miss Adventurer. You are very kind. My kitty thanks you too. Isn't that right, Elfsey?
What I am about to tell you could cost me my life. The Defias gang is up to something big. Last I heard, they were working in conjunction with various gnolls, kobolds, and even goblins. Take this note to Stoutmantle. It explains as much as I know on the subject. Bah, I should have let that scoundrel rot when I had the chance. But this information is crucial. Good work. I wonder what Wiley meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps that was a slip of tongue. Could the Defias gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure. Matthias Shaw, head of SI-7. Show him Wiley's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery. If you have trouble finding Shaw, check the barracks in Old Town. This matter might be more complex than Stoutmantle realizes. The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef. Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War. Apparently, Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written a more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once. Edwin Van Cleef. I know the name well. To think that a man so industrious and talented could turn into such a scoundrel unnerves me. I'll need further proof before I believe this. We need to discover the location of the Defias hideout. Adventurer, my scout reports that a Defias messenger has been seen on the roads between Moonbrook, the Gold Coast Quarry, and the Jangalode Mine. I want you to capture him. If he resists, kill him and bring me whatever he is carrying. This is indeed firm proof that Van Cleef is in charge. Now all we need to know is where the Defias gang is hiding out. We've had a stroke of luck while you were gone. We captured a thief trying to steal Saldean's wagon. He has promised to lead us to the hideout in exchange for his life. I want you to defend the traitor so he can reveal the hideout. Return to me once you have uncovered the location.
Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the episode. We're actually still stuck here in Westfall. The Defias Brotherhood questline is kind of taking up a bunch. We did some stuff in Red Ridge, and I imagine we do one or two more quests here in Westfall with Stoutmantle. That will lead into the Dead Mines dungeon. Again, the dungeon quest thing will be done later on, but I will do all of them together at some point. But needless to say, it looks like we have one or two more quests here in Westfall, and then we'll get to dive deep into Red Ridge. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can do to make any of these videos more entertaining for you, leave it in a comment down below. I hope you guys are subbing, so every time I upload a video, you guys get a notification. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Peace.